Yes, this is he. Oh, really? Thank you. Why? Why did you have to take my grandmother? I need her like I need you, and you took her from me. I was going to join her for Thanksgiving, but I can't now. I'm sorry.
Hey. Hello. Do you know where the nearest owner of this orphanage is?
No.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute. You know what? Everyone gather around. Everyone. Everyone. So what is your names? I know you're Daniel, and you're Ashley. Okay? What's your name? Robert?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, exactly. That's what I thought. Well, you guys have been in this orphanage for 3 years, right?
Right.
No mom and no dad?
Right.
And you're still happy and joyful?
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, how about if I tell you guys is that I was in your shoes. My mother died, and my dad didn't want me. None of it. So, let me tell you the story. What happened? Okay. One night, it was my mother's birthday, and she was drunk, driving with a couple friends, and while you're on the freeway, you're supposed to be doing maybe 70 miles per hour, but she was doing way above that. Way above that. So, she was driving fast, and she took the wrong turn, and when you're drunk, you see things in reverse.
What do reverse mean?
Reverse means when everything in your eyesight seems backwards. Everything in your eyesight seems in the opposite direction. So, to continue my story, my mother made a wrong turn. And this 18-wheeler truck smashed her. And the car was picking up speed, tumbling down the highway. And finally, it hit a pole. And it split the car in half, and my mother along with it. A brutal death she died, a brutal death. But when the police came the next morning, it was that night, I was worried about her because she was supposed to be coming home. So the police came to my door, and me being a 9-year-old child, you don't answer the door for the police and you're by yourself. No. So I answered the door. They brought me lunch, they sat me down, and they told me gently that my mother had died. And so they bought me a plane ticket, and they thought that my dad was going to take me in. Well, they already had 8 children there. So when we knocked on the door, the lady escorted me, the defects lady escorted me. I knocked on the door, and my father kind of looked down at me and said, well, what is he doing here? And me being a child, that doesn't feel good when your father tells you, what is he doing here? Now, come on in, son, enjoy with the rest of my children. Now, the lady she told my father, okay, your son's mother's dead. Who's going to take him in? My father said, I don't care. Do what you want to do with it. So, I had to go to an orphanage. And me, blaming God for it, I never went to church. Anyone or anything or any time someone tried to convince me that God was real and that he loved me, I denied it. But I believe it now. He's all powerful. a few months ago, I had a tragedy at work. And while I was sitting at my desk, I got a phone call from a lawyer. And he said he's supposed to sue my company for $1 billion. That one of my coworkers was stealing investors' money. And I had no idea. So they were going to sue me. So I kind of took it harsh. And I said some things I wasn't supposed to say. But God has forgiven me. I didn't say anything wrong. I didn't curse. I didn't say anything. So he forgave me. And now I'm being used. I went to church last Sunday, a few Sundays ago, and I'm continuing going. And now I'm head deacon of the church. So, let's get up. I'm adopting all you three. How about you come with me, get your bag, do your homework later.
Thanks, that's good enough.
You run along.